Hello, everyone, and welcome. So, this is Brisk. This is a freemium AI Chrome extension, meaning that it is free for educators, but it does have some premium features. If you do some of the training with Brisk AI, you can actually extend your free trial, which is amazing. So, you can actually add this to Chrome using your employee email address. And what's really neat is that Brisk is creating a student version of this so that students can really take ownership of their own learning. So let's check out some of the things that we can do with Brisk. So let's say I'm on a web page. This happens to be a CBC article that I've used for NBE. So what can I do with this? I can click on my Brisk Chrome extension here and I can create resources. So let's say I would like to change the level of this reading for a student in my class who is perhaps reading at a grade 5 learning level or grade 5 reading level, sorry. So I could click on resource and then I can add in what I would like it to create. So create an article about this web page at a 5th grade reading level. And then I click on Brisket and it will actually generate a new article for me at a grade 5 reading level. I can then also go in and customize this as I want. So this is a really powerful inclusive tool which allows me to give any student in my class a personalized version of the reading, and I'm not having to look for a separate article or something that, highlights the difference in their reading levels. Everyone's reading the same material, but it's customized to their specific abilities. You can translate this into another language. You can make it shorter, make it longer, add more detail or less detail. So I can also, let's say this is still a little bit complex for my reader. They would like to see it in a different way. Brisk allows you to generate presentations or slide decks as well. So I can click on create presentation and you can click on which template you'd like to use. So I'm going to keep it simple here. And I can say this is a 5th grade reading level. I want 10 slides and I can click with or without images. I like to add in my own images. So then I click Brisket and it will start to generate a Google slide deck for me. If you like to work in PowerPoint, you could then import this into PowerPoint, no problem. So as we would have this conversation with our students, of course, you would need to go through this afterwards and make sure that everything is included and everything is accurate and factual, because AI is not perfect, obviously. So you have to go through and vet the information. And you could even cite your source that you used this article when you created the presentation. So really neat ways to make really simple accommodations and modifications for students who need them, or for any student, really. This is a really great tool. Gives students the ability to understand things in multiple ways. There are also some other features that you can use with Brisk. So I'll highlight those quickly. You can you could create a quiz if you wanted to. So you could create a quiz and it will automatically format in Google Forms for you. You can generate a lesson plan based on this article. You can come up with an exemplar of like another article, or let's say a student comes to me and says, "Hey, I want to write my own news article. Could you show me how to do that?" Instead of having to handwrite that article for them, I can generate an exemplar and give it to that student. You can create any other things from a blank document that you would like: email, newsletter, letter of recommendation, etc. It also allows you to give students feedback on their work. So imagine for a second that this was a student work. I can actually give them targeted feedback. So I can upload my own rubric into Brisk and I can generate targeted feedback based on the criteria, based on overarching learning goals and success criteria. I can generate glows and grows for that student. I can target their specific skills by telling Brisk exactly what I want it to talk about in their feedback. I can highlight the grade level of the feedback, and it gives them really positive asset based feedback, which is awesome. It reduces the amount of time that you're spending writing that feedback, but then importantly, you can go in and then customize that feedback for each learner. So that's a really neat option as well. So I could say, provide the student with asset-based feedback on this article. And then I could also go in and specify exactly what I was looking for. So it gives you some really awesome ideas, and you don't have to go in and copy this exactly. You can, but you can then go in and adjust this for exactly what you want to say for this learner. And you can even ask it to put this into bullet points for you. So some really neat tools. One other thing you can do is you can detect AI writing. So you can inspect writing, detect AI writing. And I mean, this isn't overly accurate, but it gives you sort of a sliding scale or an estimation of the likelihood of AI writing. Anyways, those are some really cool tools you can use with Brisk. Try it out. And we'll look forward to when the student version comes out as well. Bye.